What's good, y'all? What's going on? Hmm. Stuff be crazy, man. Some people, I don't know. Went to this guy live today. They call it Chosen, or Power of God. That's his channel. And, you know, I thought the power of God meant, he understood the power of God and wanted to spread and talk about the power of God. But I don't really understand what's going on too much. But I know yesterday I came across, two videos with him and Loso about their, personal situation or whatever. And said a comment on the video about accepting, how people talking about somebody accepting, like, what I mean, like that has to do with being accepted by God, and how it really doesn't matter. Like, who cares if another human being doesn't accept you? It's really about the Most High really accepting you. So after that, I tried to get on his live today, Power of God, and couldn't chat. So I was gonna automatically block with him. I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. I mean, just because I said something that was really real. I mean, I'm talking about the Most High for real, and how it goes and what matters and how it goes to him. You know what I'm saying, and then you understand it. Like, for somebody to say it's you, or like it really like matters that much. Really, it's about, what I'm saying, the one and only, the Most High accepting you at the end when it's all said and done. So that's why I've applied to that. Like, just understand how people even think they are any closer to God than anybody else here. Nobody knows what people did good, or how their heart really is, or how much faith they have. You know what I'm saying? And they talk about, don't let nobody I forgot what he says. Don't let nobody discourage you or from your tell you about your relationship with Jesus Christ, which I call Yahushua or Yahshua. And I say that because when you talk about a man that said he found God, it don't matter what you and him go through or what y'all talking about. If he said he found God and he had faith in Jesus Christ, then don't put it out there like they don't have, you know what I'm saying, relationship, or they're a devil or a demon because you feel they are, because y'all didn't come to an agreement, understanding, or whatever, and say, you know what I'm saying, something about their relationship with Jesus Christ. Because at the end of the day, most people, just like you, they didn't really know half the stuff you knew until you got on YouTube. Probably knew a few things like we all did, because we grew up in a society that we had to, have people like Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, Tupac, or whatever. Even Bruce Lee stood up. You know what I mean? Bob Marley, Nelson Mandela, whoever might not have been really real or actors, whatever. At the end of the day, some of them parts in there was kind of good because it made people think better, or live better, or be stronger, or wise, or whatever, stuff like that, or just aware of what's going on. And it ain't about no racism shit, because I'm mixed, like I said. And just because you're not racist does not mean you don't pay attention to the racist ones and the racism going on. So you still fight against that. You want to ignore it and be like, oh nah, see, because paying so much energy, like I said, into all these different people that you feel you want to judge and talk about, sometimes that haunts you. It comes back to you and all that. They say, for real though, just focus on what I feel. And like I said, just focus on paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Not the small things and small issues and situations, but stay focused on the how you call it, the, I don't want to say the big monster, the, I forgot the name for it, but stay focused on them and what's going on, and try to, what I'm saying, reach as many people as you can and telling them what they're doing and what tools and machines they're using to do it, and technology, in order to, what I'm saying, depopulate the universe and all that shit, or the earth, should I say. But I guess we could say universe, because just like anybody else that came across the movie, I mean, the documentaries about Mars and how people moving there, and certain rich people is already building and trying to, what I'm saying, take at least 1 million or 2 million up there and have another, how you say, society or world, whatever. So in case they, because they feel something gonna happen to Earth, and when it does, they gonna be up there saving people, like Noah's Ark. You know what I'm saying? He saved the animals and people and stuff like that. That's what they doing. They feel like they going to their ark up there out in space. You know what I'm saying? But I start talking about this, and I start putting a video up about it. I'm just doing it to try to reach more people that might be paying attention to my channel, because that's the way to reach people. You know what I'm saying? Pass the word around. Like, know God and know the laws and know how to treat people and respect other people and accept other people and love other people, and not be going so hard to just talk about so much hate. Like, just talking about the system that's doing it to them and how others shouldn't try to fall into that system, because you know what I'm saying, it's serious. Like, don't just try to be like average churches and want to lock people out that they feel ain't just, I mean, like, accepted and shit. Like, first just try to hear them out, hear they side, what is little aggressive, hateful, and some killing, and hey, I represent this wicked motherfucker Satan. Like, they ain't saying that shit, then should be no problem. We can't just tell them. And they saying that they love Christ or they found Christ. So if they saying that, then try to listen, because from what I remember, Jesus did the same thing. And the one guy that was against him, just like with the rest of them, decided that he didn't believe them anymore, and he felt his power was really real, his faith and all that. His words was really real, and decided to go and be with Jesus. But then you had people that was with Jesus, like, yo, why is he here? Why would you invite somebody, that's from the street, or I guess poor, or just had hate, whatever, towards you? Why would you do that? The way he was talking, the way they all was against you, why would you do that? And it's the same thing, the same way. That's the power of God. You know what I'm saying? That's the love, the heart of God. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, Yahweh. Because at the end of the day, just like Jesus did it, that's what you call him, right? Yahushua, whatever name you want to call him. I'm getting into that too. Whatever it is, whatever you want to call him, then it still doesn't matter. The way he did it wasn't like, doesn't matter what person then they pass, you know what I'm saying? Or none of that stuff. It's just about accepting them, open arms, showing that you care, and showing that you understood that what they went through, you know what I'm saying, wasn't right. But at the same time, they had no control over it sometimes. Like, and some people don't know what they doing wrong. They just falling for everything. Like the other people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's, young and black and messed up, and because they joining the game, and I'm saying they being destroyed slowly. They didn't know any better, because at the end of the day, everybody be wanting to have a better life. With the way the shit was programmed and designed out here, is to make you want to have a better life. Go to school, get a diploma, all this shit, get a good job, be able to buy this, everything that you couldn't afford, or everything that your parents probably couldn't afford. So now you want to grow up and you want to have those things to be able to live a better life. So now when something come across you and it seems just easy and just given to you without having to struggle, they be taking it. And that's why they join the game. See me, I knew about it more before all of that. I knew about it way before all that stuff. So I had made my choice, like, you know what? I don't need fame. My fame is right here. Every time I go outside, man, people know me in different states, different boroughs, and even countries, from when I had a TV show, just on, doing my own little thing. So at the end of the day, it's like, I ain't got to join Hollywood. They ain't got to join it. Got to tell other people that instead of just closing them out the door, got to try to reach them. Even the, I'm saying, the channels, like when I say I get on Grand Theft Auto, I be on there talking about the same truth and subjects that people be talking about, and I've been doing that for years. But I don't put too much on the videos on YouTube, because at the end of the day, even if you understand a lot what's going on, you do too much of that, you know what I'm saying, putting hate towards people or going so hard against them, then it starts to bring hate back, or they start to have groups that are, you know what I'm saying, got up. If you, but maybe they get hated on because they ain't got to do nothing. I guess maybe that's it. I don't know. But that hate shit, that statement ain't real. That's just trying to glorify hate and make it cool to hate. And all that judgmental shit, that shit ain't what's up either, because only one person will be able to judge us. Like, you can't even tell yourself, and I can't even tell myself if I know I'm going to heaven for sure. I do a whole bunch of good, then rob nobody, then steal, then rape, then sell no crack, coke, none of that shit, pop no pills, drink no liquor, drunk liquor when I was young, not even liquor really, but here and there liquor, but mostly St. Nas when I was young in the 90s, didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? But a whole lot of shit I did that I ain't know any better about when I was a teen, but I didn't rob nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sell no crack, because in my mind I was like, damn, if I sell crack or coke or anything that kills people, when I watch movies or heard stories about how people die from it, I'd be just as bad as anybody else. I'd be a killer. You know what I'm saying? Killing people, not caring for their health, for them living good and being happy, just about me making it done. Like, fuck that. I'ma do it. And a lot of my homies did it. And always, like I said in my last video, if anybody's paying attention, when I said I used to have my peoples come to my crib, and I used to have all the different systems and games and all types of gadgets that you could see. That's what made me somewhat of a nerd early when I was taking computer classes, loved it. I did all that, like I was saying, to keep them off the streets. I used to have so many tactics and tricks to just get them to come to my crib and chill. Like, yo, chill, look, I got some new movies, yo, some new kung fu movies, yo, come watch this one. This one is mean. Then the one I playing the game for hours and hours until it's time for me to go home. And then it was less of a chance for them to, I'm saying, getting locked up because I knew what was going on. And hello, hello. Speak. They hung up. But yeah, so I always had tricks and all that ways because I understood the system and how they was trying to lock people up, and just like I was saying about the California fires and in the Power Guard room, and the lady talking about it, and I'm like, damn, I understand what they talking about, but I don't know if they noticed, but they actually trying to destroy a lot of houses in California on purpose because they're trying to put a bunch of big buildings. It's not gonna look like the old Cali with the houses no more. But sometimes people go to one person channel instead of exploring everybody. They realize that a lot of shit been told a long time ago, and it was people that already knew they was planning it and telling y'all about the plan before it happened. Like one lady I watched talking about Agenda 21. She was talking about a whole bunch of stuff they was gonna do to Cali and other stuff they was doing here and there. And it's like people ain't paying attention to these meetings and shit. They watching people channels, but they're not watching the ones that they get it from, like ones that be going to these meetings from politicians and all that other shit. They be the ones speaking and asking these questions, and I'm saying getting answers. And then a lot of times people watch the news and shit like that, and then go out and talk about it. But it ain't for none of us to act like we was the first to think of it. None of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of stuff I was the first to think of, but not shit that was already out there recorded by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did think about the Mars shit when I saw Total Recall. It made me think, like, I think they're gonna really do this one day. You know what I'm saying? RoboCop, and how it's gonna be half people and aliens and movies, like a whole bunch of movies like that. Come in Peace. Anybody remember that old movie? But and way back, matter of fact, with what's his name? John Claude Van Damme with the shit with the dude that was half metal, I mean half robot, some shit. Like I already knew that they was probably gonna do that one day because what I mean, the movies gave you imagine and the thought of it, like, wow, I think it's gonna happen. But a lot of people be acting like they was always perfect. They did a lot of stupid shit, and those be the ones that I don't can't stand because I don't even go to these churches in here because they be fake. As soon as I see a pastor start passing the bowl around or talking about, oh, we need money for this or whatever, like, nah, this ain't real. And the real pastor told me too, one real one that I met said any churches really that accept government money and shit or do taxes with the government really ain't real churches. They about that money. Registered into these churches or whatever you want to call it. They're gonna be the first ones that they come and get FEMA camps and all that other shit. I guess because they want to take away the people that's, praising Christ. Because I just wonder if it's because that's not the real Messiah. Like I believe that's really Yahushua, but I just wonder if they believe or they just feel it's not the real Messiah and they tired of the lie that they made up or the lie that was made up by their forefathers before, and maybe they just like, okay, we gotta erase this because we can't continue this lie forever. Because I say that also because this right here, so you got another dude that talk a lot of truth too. I just gotta learn from him to check out his video. And he speaks too about a lot of stuff that other channels didn't even get to yet or thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to pay attention to everybody, not just everybody paying attention to your channel or caring about your little circle, because at the end of the day, some are just your listeners, you know what I mean? But you gotta pay attention to other ones that's doing hard work just like you. And just stay focused on passing out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Not really focus on just particular people and all that in their background, but more so focusing on them people, but the people that's really controlling them and influenced them and got them, you know what I'm saying, under a trance or some shit like that. But I'm gonna go to this Google thing. And like I was saying about the Yahoo show, like they even took it out of the Google little thing that they got. It's good. You can see on the video on YouTube. When she asks for Jesus, they don't know what it is. She keeps saying whatever else. And don't know who it is. But I said, damn, she asked all them names. The devil, I think in a different name, it said who he was. It said who Allah was, said who the Buddha was, but it didn't say who Jesus was. It had no answer. So I'm like, damn, maybe the government or something really tried to lie and everybody want to accept the truth in the real name. You know what I'm saying? Even the real image, the face, whatever, because it does matter. Not the color, but it does matter what the person look like. They ain't got to matter about the color, the race, none of that. But it does matter who he actually looks like. That way, it shouldn't be somebody else that doesn't look like him on any walls, any crosses, anything, like, period. Because if it didn't matter, then his face wouldn't have been changed for no reason. The racism would stop and come out showing what he really looks like. It doesn't matter what race, but it would matter to let the truth out of what he really looks like and what his name really is. So maybe they even scared, like, wow, it's almost the end of the time and close to that. So we better start really telling the truth. At least if we want to really be in heaven or with the Most High, you better start really saying his real name, because this lie just gonna get us all messed up and probably our kids or whatever else. Like, who knows? But we gonna do this again, right?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, I said we gonna do this again, right? She said, I don't understand. Google, who is the Buddha?
Religion can be complicated and I'm still learning.
See, on my thing, I got the app on the phone. She won't say who Buddha is either. Who is Buddha?
Religion can be complicated and I'm still learning.
See that, right? Who is the devil?
Religion can be complicated and I'm still learning.
I'm gonna say one of his real names, ancient name. Who is Bilal?
Here is some information about Bilal ibn Rabah.
Wow. She saw who Bilal is. And we just popped up a different person from, I guess she's saying somebody else. But she not speaking it, but she showed me a page with the information. We're gonna go into this one. Google, who is Jesus
My
Christ?
apologies. I don't understand.
Who is Jesus Christ?
Religion can be complicated and I'm still learning.
See that? Now, it must be, because it can't be about the whole faith in the Most High. It has to be about the name. Because Yahushua and Jesus Christ, like some say it's the same person, but you know, Jesus supposed to be made up, a name, no that, an image, but Yahushua is the same Bible, right? The same faith and all that, the same word. So therefore, you can't say they're trying to erase the word or the faith or the Most High or the Son. You can't say they're trying to do that, because it will tell you who he is. It just don't apply to the name Jesus Christ, because it still tell you who Yahushua is. Dig where I'm going with this? You understand, like, where I'm going with this? Like if it makes any sense, it should make sense. Because one person trying to say, you see how they trying to erase Christianity? But that's the thing. They might be trying to erase Christianity, a label, you know what I'm saying, a religion, just like they try to erase, what you call it, Muslim, I guess, or try to erase Catholics or Buddha or whatever like that. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, it's not kind of the same thing because they different, but what I'm saying is, it's like trying to erase it, you know what I'm saying, because it's not the real name, but it's not erasing the actual words, you know what I'm saying, the truth was high and all that stuff. So, therefore, if you wasn't claiming Christian, you know what I'm saying, well, no, you don't have to say you're Christian in order to follow the Most High and have faith and do right and live right, righteous, or whatever else, you know what I'm saying, then you would know that regardless of what. It's just some people just don't want to be, I don't know, like they feel like they're a gang or a cult and want the name Christians to always stand. Like, instead of realizing that being a Christian separates you from the Muslim, which I heard was one beef that was about I don't know, like a guy's opinion on him and I want to talk about Christ. So I mean, even if a person come in your live and they come to support and give a like and shit, you know what I'm saying, and just hear you out, That don't mean just because they don't want to talk about that they gotta leave. Like get out of your church or close the door. Let them sit there, let them hear it, and if they want to listen and just view it, let them view it. You know, nobody ain't gotta agree with it though. And that's part right there of separating each other based on religion. That's division. So I just feel this division alone, just having a label. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Christian. Oh, I'm Jehovah Witness. Oh, I'm Catholic, or I'm an atheist, or whatever people want to talk about. Like, a lot of people just can't be focused on passing around the laws and the rules, ways of just being in life, so that way you can have a great chance of making it up there. Repent, whatever it takes. Try to reach others. Don't just shut them out, close the door, judge them, show hate towards them. You know what I'm saying? Because love is the opposite. But hold on. You don't go back to Google because I ain't even asked for Yahushua. So therefore, like I said, they ain't trying to get rid of the Bible. Maybe they're just trying to get rid of all the new written Bibles, rewritten. You know what I'm saying? Because I already read one that said a lot of stuff that I was like, wow, that's not like what I remember from old Bibles, or why stuff is missing. New with finding God, and can just assume that you know all the facts once you pick up one Bible and don't even know if that's the right one or the real one. Or it's the same way like when you go to school and social studies in public schools are mostly all fake history. Just like it matters what the real history is, so that way you really be smart and not some dummy that think you know something but don't know something. You know, it's the same thing. And if you know about, everybody been doing, well, not everybody, but I've been telling people for the past 5 years about the McDonald's and human meat. I had the blood from the kids is drunk in Passover. I watched that a long time ago by the Jewish guy. And also had that on my Facebook years ago, showing up people. So that's what it's about, is too, reaching people, taking this type of stuff and these videos and messages from other people and putting it on your other social media, so the ones that follow you so much, like real close friends, can watch that and pay attention. Because so many on Facebook is caught up in, you know what I'm saying, looking good, talking, gossiping, having some drama. But instead, try to put certain stuff like that on there and be like, yo, look, y'all, we gotta stop. Or look, y'all, pay attention to that. Like, that's what I feel like the focus should only be, not really going so hard on different people or arguing about shit or disliking somebody because they believe. Like, that's crazy. Because everybody wasn't made to just believe the same shit. And with all the shit that was created, it's even harder. So now it should be, not an easy fight to try to get people to really open their eyes, because it takes time, you know what I mean? And if they can't listen, open their eyes, hey, let the most high, not a man. My phone about to die too. So let's ask this now. Google.
Check out these pictures.
No. Show me ice skating, skiing. The hell? Who is Yahushua?
I found a few ice skating rinks near.
You still show me ice skating? Yo. Google, who is who is Yahushua?
According to Wikipedia, Yahshua is one proposed transliteration of the original Hebrew or Aramaic name of Jesus commonly used by individuals in the sacred name movement.
And even have to say it, even if I say it the other way. Who is Joshua?
According to Wikipedia, Joshua or Jehoshua is the central figure in the Hebrew Bible's book of Joshua.
Now I thought I said Joshua, but it still broke down the biblical truth. You think I'm saying? So it shouldn't like really be that much of a thing when people like, oh, they're trying to erase Christianity, because I don't get it. It's still here. The facts that from the biblical book. So I understand it. But like I said, it must just be, like I said in the good video that I was showing there, I said maybe Google did. I said maybe I think I have a good reason why Google knows Jesus Christ is. And I didn't put an answer, and somebody hit a like on it. But I ain't answering. That's because Maybe because even Google is programmed or knows that it's Joshua or Yahushua. Google, who are the children of
Hi,
Israel?
what can I do for you?
Who are the children of Israel?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The Israelites were a confederation of Iron Age Semitic-speaking tribes of the ancient Near East.
Who is Yahushua?
According to Wikipedia, Yahshua is one proposed transliteration of the original Hebrew or Aramaic name of Jesus commonly used by individuals in the sacred name movement.
And that's all I got to say.